Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Last week was a bit awkward. Work ended up being a bit too much for me. So the stream was short and not very good, and I had some trouble figuring out how to actually make Carrie work properly. Like, I had heard she was the best character, yet I was having lots of trouble. But apparently I'm a bit of a dimwit, shall we say, since I apparently missed something important about how her attack works. So I'm gonna show that, and we're gonna hopefully get through the villa. And since this is the last campaign, I'm just gonna take my time. We might take another stream after this, probably will, in fact. And that's fine, I think, probably. Okay, so let's find an enemy to use this on. So you're supposed to hold and then let go. For some reason, I never even figured that out. And then her attack is actually super powerful. So, yeah. It just never came to mind that she might work differently from the other characters. Yeah, I was even resorting to fighting with her disco rave circles, or whatever I called them. Yeah, this is much better. In terms of progress, though, we did run into a bit of a roadblock because we need to speak to Rosa so we know about getting the key from Vincent. However, she only appears in the Rose Garden at certain times. So yeah. I could just wait. The problem is, I know that if you waste too much time, you get a bad ending, so you can understand my concern. How does this work? I'm pretty sure you can actually skip time in the Isn't there a fast forward switch in the legitimate Nintendo 64 software? I'm pretty sure that there is. I'm also pretty sure I'm not sure if you have to enter the room at the right time or if being in there at the right time is enough, because that's an important distinction. Let me have a quick look and see if I can find a fast forward thing. I guess you could just try to select, like, turn off limit frames or something. Or I could just stand here. Oh. Interesting. You can actually use cheats in this as well. Not that I'm going to, of course. I can't find the I can't really find what I'm looking for, which is a bit awkward. I was hoping to get the Rosa meeting done as quickly as possible so I could get through the stage. Okay, let's see. Well, we could just run in circles here for a while we wait for Rosa to pop up. Or I guess we could grind money, but I'm worried that we'll miss her. Like, we definitely don't have to actually enter the room to activate it, right? Yeah, I don't have a fast forward button right here, which is a problem. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Whoops. Well, let's check back every hour or so. In-game hour, that is. And there we go. You know, this is a weird comparison, but that sense that you're always charging up your shot when you're walking around to prep for whatever may appear next. That's something that I did a lot with in Mega Man 4. Like, that's the first Mega Man game where they added the charge shot, so from that point onwards I was constantly holding down the B button. Oh hey, there was something in the painting apparently. Okay, an hour has passed. So let's head back there. Sliding down the stairs. I mean, look at the time. It's almost 3 AM already. I wonder if I should go back out and back in once 3 AM hits, or if it just triggers. Oh, no, it triggers. Okay, thank goodness. And here I was thinking I might be stuck here for a long, long time. I wonder how Carrie's story is going to involve Rosa, because she felt kind of like a critical part of Reinhardt's story, but... I wish to water the roses. Please step aside. Who are you? What are you doing in this place? I am Rosa. I look after these white roses. White roses? You are a vampire? Why have you no fear? None but vampires and demons live here. Wandering carelessly in this place will soon cost you your life. But you are somehow different from these creatures of evil. Such sentimentality will cost your life. I will forget I saw you. Flee now. While Dracula exists, children live in terror. I cannot desert them. As you will. First you must go to the castle archives. The key to the archives. Ah, yes. A previous adventurer took it. As helpful as ever. In between the awkward silences, anyway. I can help you no more. Do not lose your life too quickly. And there we go. Wait a minute, where did Vincent go? I feel like I should oh, he's in bed. Hey Vincent, you wanna wake up? It's disco time, no time to be sleeping. So... now we have to wait for him to wake up, huh? I guess we can kill some more stained glass knights while we're at it. Wow. I was wondering how many tries that was gonna take. Okay, 6 AM. Time for wakey wakey. And there we go, he's out of bed immediately. Running around, cross in hand. What is this? Look at the angle of his head. I think it's just the angle I'm standing, like, from him. His head is kind of turned, but it gets this... It looks really weird and condescending when he looks like that. Well, hey, 6 AM, that's not a huge loss of time. Right, this is the room where we fought the vampire guy. Who was pretending to be a scared villager. And there's the garden key. Very good. Let me just double check if the stream is working correctly. Okay, it seems to be. When OBS is tapped out for a little bit, I always start to get paranoid. Even though we rarely drop frames anymore nowadays. Just want to prevent the stream from going down. That would be annoying. Okay, let's move on post-haste. We've lost some time because we missed our first chance to speak to Rosa. I wonder if there's a good ending waiting for her now that we're not Reinhardt. You know, Reinhardt did the whole song and dance with forgiving her and bringing her redemption in a certain sense. I'm guessing we're gonna find definitely not Dracula Kid here in a bit. Who's there? Most of these cutscenes are the same, but I'll at least read Carrie's dialogue. What's a little child doing here? She's not much taller than him. She leans down, but now she's much smaller. What are you doing here alone in this terrible place? They burned the village, my home. Are you alright? You're tired. That's enough. Arg. Okay, so now we need to follow this little lad. Dive right after him. I'm not sure if there's any real gain in speed, but... Even she can't dive under there? Come on now, Carrie. Oh, I see that Chainsaw Man is here as well. The whole gang's back together. Can we not? They seem to grab hold of you pretty easily. Uh-oh. I realize now that I haven't saved in quite a while. Oh, there he is. A little scamp. I don't know how I managed to lose sight of him when it was so obvious where he was. Probably panicked because of the Frankenstein there. Gonna use all my healing items. In fact, I have just used my last healing item. Because I absolutely refuse to redo all of that. Nope, not gonna happen. Run. There we go. Don't mind the stone dogs and Frankenstein running after me. Just send a kid into the forest with demons, yep. Little does she know, she just added one more demon to the forest. Okay, maybe I won't go back that way then. If that's how it's gonna be. Any chicken, perhaps? No, but it's fine. I don't know what the copper key is for. Alright, and now we're coming in through the servants' entrance. And finding chicken. Well, well, well. The disco circles are still useful for destroying obstacles, at least. You can do some interesting backwards and side jumps, but I haven't been making much use of that. I usually just run away from enemies, kite them until I can hit them from a distance, and rinse and repeat. Okay, so we can't get into the storeroom with that one. Wow, look at all these jewels. I'm rich. I wonder if enemies drop more of those because Curry is a more magic-oriented character. Or maybe I just never destroyed that many stained glass knights before. Okay, so we need to spend 25,000, I think, to get his special ending. So let's get up to a third of that, I think. Okay, that's 6,000 and 8,500 spent. So that's about a third of what we need for the special ending with him. They could stop following me, that would be great. Well, I accidentally grabbed the knife. Man, these guys get back up fast. I almost feel like just letting myself get killed here because that wasted so much time and resources. I'm trying to remember what else I did to get through this stage as Reinhardt. I feel like I saved the kid and then just kinda went out, like got out. I don't remember anything else happening, really. Okay, so you can always, even when they grab you, you can defend yourself with physical attacks. That's good to know. Well, I got chainsawed again. I feel like there's a critical step that I'm missing somehow. They're very hard to avoid. Okay, right. So we go in here. Are we on the proper side now? Or did we just go back? Chainsaw Man really doesn't give us much time to focus here. Okay, I wonder if I can just get to that one door. Can we not? Well, the door is locked. All these locked doors. Wait, is this the door I need? I will feel very foolish if this is... I feel very foolish. Well, you know what? All's well that ends well. Now, if things play out in much the same way, we'll be fighting a vampire here. Am I missing something here? Something I'm supposed to do that I'm not doing? Oh, right. Apparently I just had to break the lid off, because that makes sense. Right, so... we know how this one plays out. So unoriginal. I will kill you here. That's not a great line, is it? Yeah, you can definitely see the benefit of always staying at a distance. And the fact that the bullets actually follow him help as well. Yeah, her summoning the bats is a bit annoying because the bullets start to home in on the bats instead. Come on. Stop being smoke. You know that's not good for you. There we go. This run of the level was very slow, so I'm a bit worried about all the time I've spent. But hey, I defeated those bosses without taking a hit, so that's nice. Underground waterway. Isn't this a level unique to Carrie? I don't quite recall, but I believe it is. We briefly saw it in Henry's story, I think. I'm not sure why she moved left there. I definitely did not ask for that. Okay, so this is all new stuff in terms of story. I smell poison. This water is deadly. Like all water in these games. Or in this game, rather. The deadliness of water actually varies from game to game, so... Well, I don't really mind falling into the water there because it seems like there's no point in going there yet. So it's basically a waste of time, and I don't feel like we have that much time to waste. Oh, more cutscenes? Oh, it's like a boss fight? Interesting. Come on, then. You wanna go? I have a magic orb and I'm not afraid to use it. Come on. Too scared now? Okay. The switch has been pushed. I do not know how this benefits me, but it certainly has been pushed. Well, no use in... Oh, it turned off the water. Okay. I mean, that was pretty obvious by just looking at it. Hey Clive, welcome to the stream. And that's okay, no need for... You don't need to pay very close attention, or... I think I can figure most of this out, now that I'm past the villa anyways. Though we'll see, we'll see. I might still get stuck. But yeah, I did remember the button holding thing as well. Thanks to you. I can't believe I tried playing the game without that. Yep, saw that one coming. I wonder if there's any real value in going to the left there. They're not dropping a lot of money, which is annoying because I was specifically hoping to get this special ending with Renan this time. A dead end. Is this a bit of a maze stage, isn't it? Was that skeleton about to explode on me? I'm not sure why I even came in this room. And I felt so clever for using the dive and all that, but... Aha! They keep trying that same trick. And we are back in the same place now. Okay, I guess we can try going to the left of here after all. Maybe I should have done that from the start. Ow. You know it would be pretty nasty if they hit an actual path in one of these collapsing things. I don't think they would do that to me, but you never know. Did I somehow get turned around last time? There seems to be plenty left to explore, but I somehow felt like I was stuck. Or am I actually going back to the beginning now? If this is the beginning, I'll have to eat my words, because that means I'll have run around in a big circle. This is the beginning, isn't it? It's hard to say for sure. No, it's not the beginning. So what is it? Whoops. Okay, so they want us to do the whole tightrope thing, except with this yellow ground here. Okay, we can't go there yet. And there's the switch to turn it off. Okay. I got lost for a second back there, but this seems to make a lot of sense in general. That, however, was just a stupid mistake. At least we know where to go now. Whoa. They almost tripped me up there. Having to hold the button is still this extra step in my head that I tend to forget about. At least I know where I don't need to go. Well, that was a really bad jump that I somehow managed to salvage. if you want to call it that. Okay, here we go. This should turn off the water. When you're trying to climb along a ledge, but you're also charging up magic in your right hand. Looks a bit strange, but... And as always, riveting gameplay. Batman Arkham Asylum makes you feel like you're Batman. Wait, so did I climb all the way over here for the contract? Did the water just get turned back on? I am displeased with this turn of events. But the switch was pushed though, so what did it actually activate? That's the million-dollar question, apparently. Because the water was very definitely still on, so... Also, sliding forward will continue to be funny for a few more times. Okay, so we didn't check this part out properly, so let's go here first. At least there's always something left to explore. Get down. There you go. I made that decision at the worst possible time. I was like, oh, it's not gonna come down. It's just there for decoration. Even though there's another one just like it that is coming down. I'll just jump over it. But hey, now we have a clearer idea of what we need to do. And it's fun to have a new stage to explore at least. There was a save point here, right? Maybe I should make a quick stop here. Just so I don't have to run this whole distance every time. I mean, I don't see myself doing it much faster than that anyway, so it's all good. Alright, so we're going back in the other direction again. The one we hadn't explored properly, because, well... If this is where we need to go, what do we even need the switch for? Maybe the switch opens this door? Though that is just speculation right now. Okay, come on. I know you're gonna drop down. The door is closed, right. I hit my head on that. I don't even know what happened, but we can assume it was a failure on my part. Okay, so more information has been acquired. That door is closed. So pushing the switch did not stop the water. Or did it? Maybe there's more than one stream. Maybe it stops this stream, but not another one. And maybe I need to stop falling into the water. Well, he just jumped over the platform. So yeah. The question remains to be what pushing the switch actually did. Because going over there is a huge waste of time. It just gives you the contracts and we don't have any money to spend right now, so... Medusa heads, I didn't even know those were here. Okay, so we pushed the switch again. Hi Lily, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Who needs the vampire killer passed down for generations when you could just fire laser balls out of your hands? Exactly. See, that water hasn't stopped, so... I got knocked back into the water. I have decided that I don't like this stage very much. I know I was just talking about how fun it is to be exploring a new stage again, but I retract that statement. No, it's still cool to be exploring a new stage, although it's not that new since we also briefly visited it as Henry. But I do wish it was a bit clearer what affected what. And to think we're also gonna have to do the whole chemical thing in this playthrough as well. I'm already getting nervous. See, that water is still going, so... Nope. They thought they had me. They thought they had me, but no. Maybe this just opened the door. That would resolve all of our problems in a flash, but... It seems to have opened the door, yeah. Very good. Nope. This is what I get for trying to rush it. There's no need for rushing. Although we might get a bad ending if we don't. So maybe there is some need for rushing. But on the other hand, they do say that haste makes waste. Spending lots of money. Right, I've spent like about $8,000 with Renan right now. But that's not nearly enough for his ending, right? We need like 2,500. I don't know if we can save up that much within the allotted time. There you go. Look at those speedrun strats. Skipping whole platforms like it ain't no thing. Keep calm and carry on. Okay, come on, I know you're gonna drop down. Okay, and this will stop the water, most likely. Okay. 30,000, huh? That's even more than I thought. You know, it's kind of mean that you just fall through the platform when it hits you like that. But right, 30,000. So we're only a quarter of the way there then. Tell you what, if we don't make it through conventional means, we'll just make it through unconventional means. The legitimate Nintendo 64 software has some built-in cheats, so I might just give myself infinite money or something. If we really can't do it legit. We'll see how it goes though. If I happen to get enough in this playthrough, and we'll certainly try, then it'll all be fine. But if not, we'll make sure we see the ending anyway. I like how she just throws it wherever enemies are. I don't even have to aim. Aiming is for squares. I think when they're down is actually the best way to, the best time to jump on them, as opposed to when they're up, because you can hit your head on them. And also explosive skeletons. Right. And that stops the water, right. I'm not particularly in the mood for falling in, so I'm just doing this part carefully. No need to start attacking enemies while I'm, while there's any chance I'll fall. Oh, seriously? A sun door? I was surprised at how little these things... Oh, it was day, okay. What is that? Medusa? Okay. Oh, right. We did fight her as Henry as well, didn't we? I'm just very forgetful nowadays. I'm getting old. Yeah, I definitely feel like it diminishes Carrie's potential when there are lots of smaller enemies. Definitely need to make sure she actually hones in on the one you want to hit. Because if not, she's just gonna waste a big attack on those little guys. I should definitely make sure I actually pick stuff up when it gets there. Let's have a chicken, shall we? Oh, hey, Clyde, thank you for the subscription. It's much appreciated. That's the 7th month in a row as well. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Carrie, you're way too young to be getting stoned. Ha ha ha, good joke. Medusa's stoned joke. Very original. No one has made this joke before. There you go. What did Medusa give to her boyfriend? A midnight hiss. Nice. Yes. And then he baked her a birthday snake. Actually, she has such power, it is almost terrifying. Only a child, but a true Fernandez. A shame to slay her. Who are you? Ho ho ho. I am Actrice. People would call me a witch. Our mission is to restore our ruler, Count Dracula, to life. What are you saying? The power you possess would greatly help us revive the Count. I give you time to consider your choices. Lend us your power in the great work, or rot in hell for eternity. Think it over carefully. We will meet again. What's Medusa's favorite weapon? Boa and arrow. Wow. To restore him to his full power. Castle Center, okay. Wait a minute, is this the place? Yes, it's the place, isn't it? Okay, what kind of underwear does Medusa wear? A cobra. I'm very proud of that one. I wonder if this level works the same for Carrie as it did for Reinhardt. Either way, it's probably still going to be difficult. Okay, who else wants some? Oh man, you gotta love the homing bullets. Let's hope I can do it faster than last time. At least we're saving up a good amount of money. Right, this is where the stage ends. So, Pete, these energy balls can easily carry you through these levels. Yes, indeed. I mentioned that this constant shot charging is reminding me a bit of Mega Man 4 and onwards. That's when Mega Man first gained his charge shot. Well, I'm already not doing so well in terms of speed. Is there any way you can check how many days have passed since you've began? I'm guessing it's not really visible. No, okay. Well, that's too bad. Because I'm a bit worried about my speed so far. I almost made the same mistake like 3 times there. That was not good. Okay, we can stop this now. Well, I became a vampire and then I died. It's gonna be a bit bothersome to have to kill all these enemies every time. Then again, it's probably a lot faster if I don't run away from them. Yeah, much faster. If you give them the opportunity to spawn those annoying bats in, it takes way longer. You need to just go straight for the throat. Let's see, there is a save point in the room with the nitro, I believe. There's absolutely no point in doing it, but I just love knocking that guy over. It's very funny. Zombies are so pathetic. Oh, why did I even try to go back like all the way around when you can just climb back up like that? Well, live and learn. Oh, hey. Gotta appreciate all the money here. Okay, this puts us up to about 11,000 spent, so a third in. A bit over a third in. At least if we don't die. Aha! You thought you had me. Okay, now this will be interesting. Can we get... Right, we have the nitros, so... Can we get back down without too much trouble? That's the real question here. I've been jumping so aggressively and now I need to let go of my bad habit. Nope, not gonna happen, guys. Nice try, though. I do need to watch out for about walking off of. Yeah, now on the way to here, this is easy enough, but now it's a very dangerous endeavor. Whoa, that fire startled me. Like, you need to be fast enough not to let the platforms drop you or get hit by the fire, but if you're going too fast, you're just gonna make mistakes. It never explicitly says that you pick it up, which is why I get confused. Anyway, as you saw, a drop is enough to put an end to poor carry here. Okay, can we get past these guys in the same stylish manner again? Yep, not gonna happen, guys. You're too slow for me. I was this close to singing an alternate version of City Escape, but with the lyrics more centered around Carrie than Sonic, but I decided not to do it. Mostly because I don't really have a good singing voice. If we fall, we should try to grab the ledge as quickly as possible. We should still be able to survive if we do that. I don't recall these enemies being so difficult in this particular section. I wonder if it's actually harder or if it feels harder because I'm no longer used to it. It did take me a few tries as Reinhardt, but at least those guys are still very easy to avoid. The key is to run at the door and pretend they don't exist. Ignoring your problems is the best way to get past them. And other terrible self-help advice. Now, as frustrating as that is, the explosion is hilarious, so I can forgive it. Like, I get, like, every time I see it happen, I almost laugh. Almost. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking. I think I probably brought this up earlier, but since you two, Clive and Lily, are the only people actually subscribed to this channel right now, I think it's only fair you should decide what the tier 1 emote is. Because you can use it on Discord as well and such, so if there's anything any kind of emote you really want, like right now it's just... It's this little smile I made of myself, this one. Yeah, that one, exactly. But if there's any like special requests you two have for the emote, I will certainly like to hear that. Since I mean you're the subscribers, so your opinion matters a lot. Basically, I just need to be a bit more confident in my step here. Taking it slow is just gonna cost me the run. Huh? Well, I'm not sure what that was. Did I just somehow get collisioned there? Did I somehow did like the edge of her dress get caught in the cogwheel? Should I? You can clip it. I'm kind of having I have the controller in my hands right now. But I'll clip it after the fact. After the stream's done, if no one else does it. Should be an interesting moment to yeah, I don't really see how I did that. I'm guessing even if you hang on to a ledge, jumping is still very much a no-no. Okay, that one was pretty obvious what happened there. I just ran off the edge. You know, after playing this game and having a new perspective, I got pinned between the wall and gear, barely. Okay. Welp. I guess I know I need to give myself way more space there, then. I feel like this level went, like, exceedingly well the first time. Like, maybe it's because I had such a clear expectation. Clear expectation for how difficult it would be. And it ended up falling short of those, like, blown up expectations. But now that it's, now that I've... Yeah, I was also mostly just surprised with myself for making it through, but this time I'm already having way more trouble. Maybe that was just a lucky shot. Or maybe there's something about how Carrie is a bit faster that's throwing me off. I don't know. It could just be coincidence. But anyway, yeah, if you have any suggestions for the emote, because I have the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes as well, but those are just kind of there. Although I do personally enjoy using the Aryan the scary emote whenever I disapprove of something. Always gets a chuckle out of me to use it in servers where... Okay, you know what? I need to just focus right now. I need to... I need to chug 3 cans of Monster Energy. I need to put on my gamer cap and gamer glasses. I don't even have glasses, but... I guess I can find a pair of sunglasses somewhere that will serve as my gamer glasses. The point is I need to focus. No more hilarious jokes about explosions and nitro and carry and such. This tense music too. It It would be good to at least get through this stage before the end of the stream. I don't know how long I can last. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna try to actually finish the game this time. It's a bit too much, but I did want to finish at least this stage, because that basically guarantees I can finish it next time. Probably. Once again, I'm not entirely sure what that was. Did one of those guys hit me? One of the armor guys? Yeah, nothing actually happened that time, so I guess it was just a fluke. A random circumstance. So this is actually an interesting... I haven't thought about the design of this room that much, because I'm mostly just getting killed in it all the time. But you can actually walk straight ahead there. And instead of doing this longer part of the room, do a much harder, much more precarious part, but that is way shorter. It's interesting. You have to love those little risk-reward considerations that they put in. I'm guessing speedrunners will usually take that other route if they take any. I'm shocked by how often I'm getting hit by that fire. It barely felt like an inconvenience as Reinhardt. And there is a lot to the stage as well, which is a bit... Like, the Nitro is only the first step after all. We also need the Mandragora, and we need to remove the seal. And the seal needs to go first. Or we can start from the beginning. So, just a... I'm gonna test something. Okay, that was not the intention. What I wanted to do was see if it would blow up even if you hung onto the edge of something. Because that would make things go a lot faster if you could grab onto the edge. But I guess that's not an option. Because you never... It's kind of hard to time that properly. Well, at this rate, we're gonna be here for a while. First few rooms are really easy, but then you come to the, this room that I legitimately don't remember being this hard. And it's, like, is this room infamous for being difficult to get through? In particular? I mean, this level is infamous, but... Yes, I thought so, but the first time I don't remember it being any kind of trouble. Okay, it took you forever. Well, it's also taking me forever, so... I want to get like out of here as quickly as possible, but I'm also worried that if I run into walls too much, the collision detection is gonna be like, oh boy, it sure looks like you got squashed a bit there. Wouldn't it be a shame if that made the nitro explode? So I fully expect to die. I fully expect to die here again, but if that's what happens, that's what happens. Of course, I say that, but I would actually be really sad if it happened. Can the zombies please keep their distance? Normally I just run past them laughing all the way, but... what if picking up gold made the nitro go off? That would be extraordinarily cruel, wouldn't it? Or what if I had a winning attempt where it turns out I didn't take the nitro with me? That would be true pain right there. I'm so scared of even touching the jump button right now. No. No. Okay, you know what? This is completely the wrong direction, but let's just save it here. I have the nitro, right? Okay, thank goodness. Imagine I went all the way up and down, wasted all that time, and didn't bring the nitro. How about not doing that? How about not doing that? It is truly a miracle that they haven't hit me yet. Okay, the magical nitro has been set. Am I playing on hard? I am not. Normal, I believe. Why do you ask? Was there, was there something here that's only supposed to be there on hard mode? Ah, I see. Well, I'm pretty sure I went for normal, but I could be completely wrong. Okay, anyway, the nitro has been set, which means our shopping list has 2 more items. 1, we get the torture chamber key to get the Mandragora, if you want to call that a single item, and then we blow up that other wall and destroy the seal. The money disappeared. Tragic. But at least that money didn't. Blood comes from the statue. Oh wait, this is the other room. We already did this one. Let's go back. Right, the room with the near endlessly spawning enemies. It's like a clown car. They just keep coming. Right. I like the way he just falls over when you hit him. Man, these guys drop a lot of cash. I wasn't aware of that in the other playthrough, but man, they drop quite a bit. Like some of them drop like 1,000, like 2 bags of 500. It's not bad at all. Okay, we don't really need any more of that. Okay, here we get a cutscene with... Oh no, it's Lizardman. Right, so that gives us access to the Mandragora, so that's one item of our list. Now we meet Malice again. Malice, why are you here? I thought you had escaped. This place? Escape? See, are you going to fight Dracula? Same thing. Aren't you afraid? This is all the same. Malice. Have you come to avenge my family, to rescue my friends? I swear it. I will avenge your parents and destroy Dracula. When kids start saying this kind of stuff, it's probably a sign of bad parenting. What have you been saying? That's a weird way to say that. Don't you just mean, what are you saying? What have you been saying? That implies it's like a habit. Oh, but I also need the Mandragora to set this off. I already had it last time. It's a bit of a bother, but I guess it's okay. Oh, does anyone mind if I briefly look at a guide or something to see what the order was for the puzzle to remove the glyph? We already solved that last time, so I didn't really feel like going through all the statues. I mean, it is the same puzzle, right? Or am I completely off base? Two, 4, 8. Right, thanks. We'll do that just as soon as we're back here with the proper stuff. But we need the Mandragora first. It's the same as the real-life solar system, so you actually just need to know the real planets. Fun fact. Oh, cool. That makes sense. Okay, now we have to fight all these guys again. Don't you dare spit at me, Mr. Man. Lizard Man. He did it anyway. Disgraceful. Lizards have no manners nowadays. This definitely feels like a huge time sink. I wish the enemies wouldn't respawn in rooms like this. Oh, how long have I been poisoned? Probably after I got spit on, right? See ya, suckers. See, that's how you want to go past those zombies, but you can't when you're carrying the nitro. I'm guessing we'll have to fight the vampires here. No, I actually wanted the money, please. Thank you. Money? No money. One thing I should absolutely remember, and I'm gonna say it out loud so I don't stupidly forget. I like how he's just sitting there in his sidecar. Well, guess I'm staying here then. Yeah, one thing I should remember is Once I have the Mandragora... Nah, it's on the first floor, so I don't really need to take special note of it. I was thinking I should remember to take it again. But there's really no need, is there? I mean, this is on the same floor. Of course, now we need to go all the way back up. Fight all the same enemies again. We are picking up a lot of gold though, aren't we? That's very good. You know, we might actually be getting that good ending with, well, I say good ending, that unique ending with Renan. I mean... I don't know if it's really a good ending. I mean, what do you get for spending a lot of money at a demon shop? At least it makes more sense for Carrie to use it than for Reinhardt, like I said. He's gonna have a very long chat with his local priest or pastor about that one. About that time he bought chicken and roast beef from a demon. Of course I got myself poisoned again. F for poison. Oh hey, thanks for the bits. It's much appreciated. Let's get the cure ample right away. And the clown car just keeps providing us with new lizard men. Reptiles are real after all. Oh hey, thank you so much. 1900, that's a ton, thank you. Apparently I got an emote for that as well. Thank you so much. Oh, I need to pause the game if I'm gonna... Let's see, what emote is that? Let's see it. Oh, even more? Thank you so much. Another 2,500 bits. Thanks. That's amazing. Now, of course, we need to check out those emotes we got thanks to you. This one, Pride Lion and Pride Shine. I wonder if those are permanent. Anyway, thank you so much for your generosity. It's really very much appreciated. And it's no problem with them being late. There was no obligation. But it was very kind of you. Thank you. And now I'm completely flustered. Even more? Really, thank you so much. I've never gotten this many bits. Oh man, now I can't even play games properly anymore. Oh, roast beef. Well, let's go and buy some more roast beef then. Okay, that puts us at over halfway there for his special ending, I think. Oh wait, do I need to do something in the other room first? Right, I probably need to go into the main room first, but... Oh, or not. There we go, it just opens up. Of course. Don't know why I was making that so difficult. Let me just scroll up to the solution you shared. And so, that's all done. Right, so now we need to get more Mandragora, set off the explosion, and finish the stage. There we go. Yep, definitely making extra sure to pick up all the gold now. Alright, it's gonna be time for the room with all the lizard men again. This stream has certainly turned into a joyous occasion, having essentially an extended birthday celebration a few days after the fact. Gonna have to get myself some cake or something. Didn't even get poisoned that time. Are there still more enemies? Come on. This is already taking so much time. There we go. Right. We're gonna have to fight those vampires again here as well. And even more gold. Okay, that room went by pretty quickly at least. I want to go blow up the thing now. I'm pretty sure you get a save point after doing so. So that should be fine, probably. Oh, but we didn't get the Mandragora, so... Whoops. So yeah, I've mentioned this a few times on stream, but I'm thinking about doing a little montage of the Twitch clips we have so far, at least on the Castlevania games. Because I did a montage a little while ago, but... well, it's pretty old by now. So yeah, it would be fun to do something like that again. Right, I wonder how difficult this boss will be with our magic orbs of doom. Okay, that activates the elevator. Which would mean we can finish the stage now, but we all know what's waiting for us in this room. $420 no scope, even more? Thanks so much. Now I'm going to have to 420 no scope this guy. But he's okay. Unfortunately, he no scoped me. Hey there, Invader Tech. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We're doing Carrie's playthrough. We're back at the infamous stage with the Nitro and the Mandragora. But we just got that part done and we're fighting the boss now. I should probably just have some roast beef before this even starts, or I'm just gonna get instant killed every time. When he lasers at you like that, it reminds me of that meme people post, like when a brand makes a comment or says something stupid or tries to be relevant, people are like, silence brand, and then they post this picture of a crab shooting lasers out of its eyes or something. Okay, my homing shots aren't all that homing in this battle, apparently. the I'm a firing my laser. I mean, yep, that's a classic. Oh hey, look at that! You have the 5K bits badge, Clive. Another badge of honor. Okay, let's try to actually get some damage in this time. It's very hard to get around that one. It's mostly normal after all, that damage is way too little for hard. It's still a lot though. Yeah, you need to be surprisingly close for the auto-aiming to actually work its auto-aiming magic. The amount of damage is bull, yes. Okay, we're starting to get a rhythm down. I'm not perfect at it yet, but... definitely getting motivated by those aggressive, meaty orchestra hits. I like how the bullet was still following him after all that time. Oh, really? There's so much damage, huh? Well, there's no need to get frustrated. We'll beat him eventually. I will probably call the stream after this level, though. So we can finish up the game on the rest on the next one. Finish up the rest of the game on the next one. Wow, words. Basically, we just need to make sure he never has enough room to pull that nonsense on us. Exactly. He needs a straight line and room to make sure that one lands. So if we refuse to give him that, well, he won't get it. That's the main thing here. Okay. Nope, no laser beams here today, sir. I'm the only one authorized to use laser weapons. Nope. He exploded. Right, well, it took us some effort, but we succeeded. We definitely 420 no-scoped him. With our magic laser balls. Nothing can stop the power of disco. Carrie's going to the rave yard later. Oh, right, Rosa isn't really in the story. Actrice. Ho ho ho. Have you considered your answer? Ha, but the sight of your impudent face tells me all. I will destroy Dracula. Oppose me and I must kill you too. You have power, girl, but your opponent today is not me, ho-ho. Don't call her a hoe. New vampire, who this? Who? I sense a power to match my own. She was a Fernandez too, a warrior who came to fight the Dark Lord. We took her alive and made her a vampire. What are you saying? She says that a lot, doesn't she? She had great spirit and struggled mightily against the curse. But now she is wholly a vampire, desperate for blood. Ha, what joy! Two cousins fighting to the death. Ho, ho, ho! So is there gonna be... Okay, no. Okay, so now we have a magic user to fight. But no one can stand up to my homing bullets. My homing bullets are better than your homing bullets. So, this is a cousin of mine then. That's a bit awkward. This is gonna be an awkward topic at the next family reunion. Good thing we have another roast beef to eat. No more chicken for this girl. We gotta grow big and strong and healthy. I guess chicken is fine for that too, but... Ow. Alas, I could not save you. When I destroy Dracula, you will meet my mother in heaven. Oh, that was kind of sad, wasn't it? And there we go. Okay, we made it through this stage once again. And back into the Tower of Science. So, I'm gonna stop soon, but we're gonna make a bit more progress before we go for real. I mean, I'm just happy to be out of that stage. By comparison, this feels pretty relaxing, at least for now. Ow. No, that's fine. A bit of electricity is good for the heart. Probably. You know, sometimes I run forward thinking, oh, it'll be done shooting the lightning when I get there. And then it won't be, and I run straight into the lightning and look like a fool. Well, And it was going so well too. I felt like I was making some very quick progress there, but... then I just kinda died, so... I mean, if I beat this stage as well, it's basically guaranteed that I'll finish the game next time. I mean, it already is kind of guaranteed, since the last stage is the only real major obstacle there, but... even so. Anyway, I discovered that you can indeed get crushed between these things. So, at least that's useful to know. So yeah, taking hits when you're on the factory line is a bad idea. What do you call it? A treadmill? A factory line is a kind of treadmill, isn't it? I don't know. Words. Conveyor belt. I don't know how I couldn't figure that one out. Conveyor. Factory line. Right, thank you. For some reason, I could not think of that one. Well, hey, we made it through that, I would say, pretty quickly. Behind door number 2. I wanted to say door number 2, and it somehow came out as Dumber. So, this is clearly going well. I'm losing my vocabulary by the minute. Yeah, these guys were probably a lot harder as Reinhardt. As scary, you can give them a taste of their own medicine. Conveyor belt. Sometimes, you know how sometimes there's a word you really should know, but you just can't think of it for some reason? Alright, door number 3. We are dying though, so... let's prevent that. Tower of Science. I'm really worried about having to do the magic one again. That one had some of the roughest platforming in this entire game. I matrixed through there. I don't know how I did it. I also don't care. I just... dove right on through. Okay, the control room is still locked, so... Yeah, this is a tough level. There's no question about that. But it's nowhere near as bad as the Magic Tower, at least as far as I remember. I had actually forgotten about these laser guns up until this point. We are wasting a lot of time by falling down here. Okay, it would be nice if we didn't take any more hits from laser guns right now. Oh, I don't actually have enough money to buy anything of note. Sorry for calling you up from hell like that. If I keep asking him to come up like that, there will be hell to pay. Yeah, in terms of usability, I think Carrie is definitely one of the most useful characters there is. In terms of story, though, I'm kind of wondering what she's even doing here. I mean, she's obviously going to fight Dracula, but Reinhardt is a Belmont, you know, fated to defeat evil. But I don't know what Carrie's personal stakes are. She mentions her friends, but... Okay, time for a boss. Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, so far most Castlevania protagonists have at least some sort of, like, passing relationship to the Belmonts or the vampire killer itself. Wait a minute, am I just doing this endlessly now? I should... Oh, right. Not an especially good run of this boss, but... Mainly because we're getting absolutely destroyed. Where was the last save point exactly? Okay, right here. That's something at least. I was worried for a second that I was gonna have to do the whole thing with the control room key again, but I need to find a better way to avoid these things because I'm just taking hits left and right. Unnecessary hits. Oh, look at this. I like this technique. The technique where you run up to it and hit it with the disco balls for massive damage. There you go. What now? What now, you piece of filth? And that's door number 7. And another level clear. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? I'm still probably not gonna finish this tonight, but we're at least committed to try this level. I've hyped it up so much. I played it once in Cornell's playthrough. I hated it. I've been scared of it ever since, and now it's come back to haunt me. So let's face it. And then the finale might be a bit shorter, but that was a really bad idea, but I somehow made it work. Yeah, I might not do too many tries, but I'm at least gonna give it a try, right? I mean, why not? At the very least, Gary is a good runner and jumper. She's a bit more agile than our heavier friends. Okay, the disappearing blocks are the real nonsense that I dislike. Now that makes me really anxious. Okay, data saved. As much as it pains me, I'll just wait until they reappear properly. Nothing to buy from our buddy Renan, but that was extremely risky, but oh right, the crystals that attack you. I wasn't a fan of those. At least they shatter quite easily. That ledge grab was clutch, indeed. Okay. I don't trust these blocks one bit. I'm gonna wait until they've disappeared and reappeared. Come on then. Now waiting here for a long time is a really bad idea, but there we go. Okay, whew. Going way better than the first time when I played this stage. Like I said, I think Carrie's increased mobility helps a lot. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go for that. I was considering it. I was considering gunning it. But bad idea, all things considered. Gotta be rational about it. And there we go! Made it through! Well, that is a triumphant moment for me, so I'm gonna call it there. And later this week, not sure when, we're gonna finish the Carrie story. I'm not sure when yet, like I said, it might be tomorrow night. If tomorrow isn't too horrible, it might be Thursday. Probably one of those two, so stay tuned. I'll just make a quick save state as well. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by. Oh, even more bits. You madman. Thanks a lot. So yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thanks to Clive, of course, and Lily, of course. And, of course, Invader Tech as well. Windows 10 needs to be quiet when I'm talking. Windows 10, man. It's never... It can't stay quiet for longer than a few minutes. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by, and of course, Clyde, thanks a lot for all the bits. That was very kind and generous of you. I really do appreciate it. It was pretty amazing. I was going to play like the notification again, but apparently Streamlabs doesn't trust me anymore. Welp. Anyway, the notifications are on stream, so thanks a ton for all the bits. It was very kind of you, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you will all join me next time when we finish Carrie's story, and then we'll probably be done with Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Kind of a weird thought. I haven't really thought too deeply about what I want to do next, but I've got a few ideas. I'm sure next stream we'll discuss the possibilities at length, so I hope you join me for that as well. Now, before I hop out for real... Let's see. Pi is streaming some Animal Crossing. It's a bit more relaxed than this game, but he's a super nice guy. So if you have the time, please do stop by his stream as well. I was just copying his name there because it's the I like pie, but reversed, and I can never do that. If a police officer ever asked me to spell the alphabet backwards to prove I wasn't drunk, I would be spending that night in a cell, even if I hadn't had a drop of alcohol. So anyway, I'm gonna raid Pi's channel now. If you can, stop on by. If you can't, have a nice night, and see you next time. And thanks again for all the bits, Clive. Much appreciated. Bye-bye.